I'd really hope that he takes to the centre and becomes an ambassador for the centre.
Obviously, we're very honoured by this, but it's interesting because we're having a discussion about whether it's possible to properly understand Hinduism without knowing about Bollywood stars. And I think there's a real argument there because, in a sense, I think there's a danger that we as academics become overly preoccupied with all the books and the philosophy, and we ignore the fact that this tradition belongs to a community of individuals for whom someone like Amitabh Bachchan is really, really important.
In the last 4 years, we've seen young British Indians come here to get degrees in Hindu studies. And that's very interesting because when we started, that was more difficult.
There isn't an appetite to fund something like this in the community, unfortunately. When it comes to funding the education, particularly in this country, they feel that Oxford University would be funding this. Little do they know that the Oxford University itself doesn't fund it, and it requires funding from the community, for the community, and by the community.
The donations that come through the temple is for the benefit of the youths and the youngsters, and what better place than OCHS, where our temples need to all come in and support such an organization.
The idea is really to raise awareness of what the OCHS is doing here, and also at the same time try and raise some funds for the fantastic work that they do here.
It's great to have Amitabh Bachchan here, and I'm sure it will bring a different perspective to the center and open up the eyes of the world.
It's absolutely amazing that he has been able to come here. We have tried a few times before, and he is here today. He'll be able to see it for himself what the centre does, and I think he will take that message across to India.
Anybody from any background, any country, any community can come to us and get the benefits of Oxford University there.
An Oxford degree means that you're articulate, you can analyse well, you can come to good conclusions by yourself. That's what the education means.
Studying here has been very enjoyable for me, and it's given me a way to articulate our tradition for the rest of the world.
I think the centre is doing a lot for Hindu studies and Hindu culture and Indian culture generally, because they are picking up on issues that are not just archaic but also relevant to modern India.
People have welcomed it because it's given them that kind of alternative view of Hinduism and actually given them an insight into what Hinduism is all about.
Creating this cultural heritage which we've got, and for the benefit of the youths in the future.
Come and see the centre, see it for yourself, and decide for yourself.
Students of the centre get their degrees from Oxford University. So they go anywhere anyone with an Oxford University degree can go, and that's anywhere.
It's been an absolutely awe-inspiring experience for me to come to Oxford and to see the history and the culture and the interest that is being taken towards academics, and to meet people of eminence here who have contributed so much and are continuing to contribute to leave behind a legacy for future generations.